Hello class, welcome to our activity today on coins. Okay, so these are coins for US coins, and it's good to do a little review of what each one is worth, their value. Okay, so when we look at the first coin here, this is a penny. Okay, and this penny is worth 1 cent, right? 1 cent, that's how much a penny is worth. All right, for a nickel, here we have a nickel here. A nickel is 5 cents, right? A dime is 10 cents. This is a dime right here, okay? This is a quarter, and a quarter is worth 25 cents, all right? And then we have a half dollar. Half of a dollar is 50 cents. And then a dollar, it's $1, but in cents it's 100 cents. So we want to make sense of the value here in cents, C-E-N-T-S, okay? So the idea is that if you have a dollar, it's a 100 cents, okay? So half of that, that's why it's 50 cents. A quarter of 100, it's 25, right? And then penny, nickel, and dime, 1, 5, and 10 cents. Okay, so we want to have that clear before we move on. Okay, so it's worth noting here the value of a quarter is 25% of the value of a dollar, because 1 quarter, it's 25 cents, and there are 25 cents for every 100 cents. So the idea here, when we talk about this percentage here, we are talking about a rate per 100. Okay, so 25% means it's 25 out of 100, right? So it's $1, but that's 100 cents. So 25 cents, it's 25 out of 100. That means it's 25%. Okay, so with that in mind, if we want to write the name of the coin that matches each expression, 25% of a dollar, well, we just said it, right? 25% of a dollar, we call that a quarter. So that is a quarter or 1/4 of 100. It's 25 cents, okay? 1 cent, or I'm sorry, 1% of a dollar, I kind of gave it away there, right? 1% of a dollar is 1 cent. So the name of the coin that's 1 cent, we can look up here and we can see, oh, it was a penny, okay? So 1% of a dollar, we call that a penny. And then 10% of a dollar, that's 10 out of 100. So that means we can use this table here. 10 out of 100, oh, that's the dime. Okay, so hopefully this much is clear for you. All right. Now we have a couple more questions that will be, I think, a little bit more challenging, right? So number 3 here, it says the value of 6 dimes is what percent of the value of a dollar? Well, we need to see how much money that is. How much money is 6 dimes? Well, 6 dimes is going to be the 6 dimes times, how much is a dime worth? 10 cents. So 6 times 10 equals 60 cents. Okay, so 60 cents, remember what we said here? We're dealing with the amount out of 100, the rate per 100. So if it's 60 cents, that means that it is 60 per 100. And so what that means is we are talking about 60%. And you may want to go ahead and underline 60%, right? Okay, that's a little crooked. Okay, so that's one of them here. For number 4, the value of 6 quarters is what percent of the value of a dollar? Well, we need to see how much money 6 quarters is, right? So 6 quarters is going to be 6 times, how much is a quarter worth? 25 cents. 6 times 25. And that equals, well, let's see here. How much is 4 quarters? 4 quarters is a dollar, right? Well, we just have 2 more quarters and we're going to add on to that. So it's going to be 2 more 25 cents or 50 cents, right? So this is going to be 150 cents. And so 150 cents, remember it's out of 100, so it's going to be 150 per 100. And that means it's going to equal 150%. Okay,